The Mad Bloods coming from your music tune. Just the Mad Blood.
Dr. Dre eats the Carolina Reaper. Watching so many movies, he turns into the Jeeper Reaper.
Yeah,
Monster Kid from the start.
from the
But he ain't
start.
got brains, but he got heart.
But he got heart.
A patient here yet? Let's see. Oh, there they is.
All of them.
Hi, patients.
Hi, patients.
Good to see you again.
Sorry, we,
He's always rushing me. I don't know why.
because you're
He ain't got nothing else to do.
You're like, so slow.
No, I ain't done. No, I'm not.
I miss Hugo. I miss Hugo.
Well, if you want to send me on vacation,
Hugo was on time. Like, all the time.
don't even start, Doc, because you missed me a lot when I was gone.
Okay, let's go.
Doc,
What?
you want to hear the joke?
Go with the joke.
Patience, you want to
Oh,
here's a joke, patience? Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to, patience? Okay. What did the fisherman say to the magician?
what did the fisherman
Yes!
say to the magician?
Yes!
I have no idea. What did the fisherman say to the
Do
magician?
you know, patience? Do you know? Do you know? Does anyone know?
Nobody knows.
You know what he said?
No.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Are you ready for this? He said, pick a cod, any cod.
Pick a cod, any cod.
Yes!
That was pretty bad.
That was good! Patience, did you laugh that one?
I think you're floundering.
Ha ha ha.
What?
What a cat's favorite dessert.
A cat?
Yeah!
What cat?
I don't know, but not in here.
What cat?
Not in here, Doc. There's no cats. But in general, what is a cat's favorite dessert?
What is a cat's favorite dessert?
Do you give up, Doc?
I have
Do you
no
give
idea.
up?
Yes.
A bowl of ice cream.
A bowl of ice cream.
Yes! A bowl of ice cream.
Plus, rim shot.
Yeah, you guys got say?
That
Well,
was,
that was good. That was good, wasn't it, Nigel?
those jokes are as bad as the movie we're going to be reviewing tonight.
That's not true, Doc. That was a good one.
Get back behind that camera.
Doc, Doc.
Go.
I just got a couple more.
No more. They were
Doc.
horrible.
One.
Those jokes were horrible.
They were supposed to
What
stop.
happened to that new joke book?
48 it.
Was that a library book?
It was, and now I owe the library $7.95.
Dr. Dread Review,
Yeah,
2018.
yeah,
Bad Apples.
yeah.
Take one. Let's hope we don't have to do a take two.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it, roll it, roll it.
Patience, welcome back to Dr. Dread Reviews. We just, earlier in the week got done watching Bad Apples. 2018, it's about an hour and 20 minutes long.
25 minutes.
And I believe that's why we picked this movie out, because it was on the short side and it was starting to get late in the evening. And because it took place on Halloween.
Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we watched Bad Apples, and the movie started out with a very brutal murder,
Fatality.
upon which Bucky looked over at me and said, Doc, are we really going to be reviewing this movie?
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was terrible. It was a woman who was obviously pregnant, as the victim, and it was Halloween night, and she was answering the door for trick-or-treaters. Then she turned the lights out. She
She
left.
even had a bowl of candy.
They did. She turned the lights out and left the room. While she left the room, somebody snuck into the house, dodged around the corner into the kitchen. She comes back into the room and stabbity, stab, stab, stab.
That was terrible.
Multiple times.
It was terrible. I couldn't even look.
Blood.
Ah, don't talk about
Blood.
it. The poor lady.
Blood.
And she was not. She didn't do nothing.
And then the murderer sliced his own throat.
Fatality.
Oh, now, Doc. See who's giving stuff away.
More blood, more blood.
See who's the spoiler.
That's the first 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, Doc.
I'm just setting the movie up. This is what, you know.
Okay, Doc. I understand.
Okay, fast forward. Should we fast forward again?
Yeah.
Remember how we did that last 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Fast forward. Whew. That was tough, Bucky.
Your back is broken, Doc.
Which way?
That way, Doc. That way.
Is that better?
A little bit more that way. Oh, yeah. Turn it, Doc. Spin it. A little bit more the other way. There you go, Doc.
Okay. So, years go by.
Years.
Years. I'm not sure how many. But it's Halloween night again.
Well, it's probably about like 15 or 16.
Probably. It's Halloween night again. And we are in a principal's office.
Yeah.
Yes. And there is a new teacher being hired.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, not even hired. She's being welcomed into the school. She was already hired. The principal is having a little sit down with her and finding out that she's from the city and she's now living in the country and things are a little bit different out there. And he just wanted, her views on a couple of items and wanted to welcome her.
Yeah.
Yes. And her name, the character's name is Ella.
Yeah.
Yes, and she is played by Bray
Grant.
Grant.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this is her first day at school, October 31st. Outside of the principal's office there are kids wearing Halloween masks. And when I say kids, they're like high school kids.
Probably like middle school. I would say like 9th grade. 10th grade.
I don't know, the kid with the gorilla mask looked like he was 30.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He was balding, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Yes, well, the kid with the gorilla mask also hit on the new teacher.
Yeah.
He was checking around, but anyhow, it turns out that Ella and her husband Robert
Yes, that's Grant.
are
Skipper.
played by Graham
Skipper.
Skipper,
Yeah.
have just moved into the neighborhood. They haven't even unpacked yet. It's like their first day there.
Yeah, it wasn't her first day of work yet. She just went in to talk to
She
them.
just went into class. That's right. But Graham had to work that night. He was like an emergency room worker. I'm not sure if he was
Yeah.
a nurse or a technician, but
Yeah.
he worked in the ER.
Yeah.
Yes. And he had to work Halloween night, so he was going to be leaving his wife at home alone on Halloween.
They had creepy neighbors.
Yeah, that was part of it. The neighbors knocked on the door and introduced a neighbor. Knocked on the door and introduced herself. She was warning Ella of her other neighbor who was accused of some sort of child sexual stuff.
Yeah.
A predator.
Yeah.
Yes,
Predator.
he was a predator.
And he was outside smoking in
He
front of
was
their
right
house.
outside their window smoking later, yeah. So it was just weird neighbors. And then there are the two girls that are going to be on the poster girls, I'll call them, because they're on the wait a minute, put that poster up over here. Oh, wait a minute, put it up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that poster up.
Yeah.
Those are the poster girls. They're sisters. Their characters are known as Sister 1 and Sister 2. There is fun gore, a lot of blood, but the special effects aren't that special. It's a lot of blood. Well, there is a scene at the end. Okay.
It was creeperific. I was scared sitting there watching
You
it.
know what, Bucky?
Yeah.
Because we don't have a whole lot to say, do we have any film back there from I Digress Studios?
We sure do, Doc.
Can you run an I Digress short?
I
please?
will. I will.
Okay. Hey, thank you, I Digress Studios, for providing us with something more entertaining than my movie reviews. Roll that film, Bucky.
Roll that film. Roll that film. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Gosh, Burger Chef, it's Wolfburger the werewolf.
Where can I get delicious burgers? Where can I get fun food? Where, oh where?
At Burger Chef.
Where?
And now at participating Burger Chefs, you can buy fun meals that now come on Halloween magic meal trays. There's a magic trick in each fun meal. There are 10 different magic meal tricks you can collect.
Burger Chef, you're incredible.
Okay, there you go. You know what?
That was so good, Doc.
You know what? That was probably better than Bad Apples. Okay, let's get back to the movie. They did a lot of good things with this very low budget independent movie.
Yeah.
There was clever dialogue between Robert and Ella.
Yeah.
It was very snappy. It went very smoothly. I don't know if these actors had ever worked together before, but they had a connection. They had a rapport. They talked back and forth really well, almost like a married couple. I believe the story was written fairly well. Also, they did the right things. Ella had some tragedy in her past, which created an emotional response from the viewer, where you felt a little sorry for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were learning to have feelings for the characters in the movie that you're watching.
Yeah.
Sister 1 and Sister 2 are obviously from a really crappy childhood.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that just because they were poor. A man who may have been their father or stepfather or guardian was yelling at them. They lived in a very poor condition in a trailer park. You felt sorry for the sisters. You felt sorry for Ella. The husband, Robert, he cared very much about his wife. He was talking to a coworker about her, about how much he cared for her, and explaining why he cared about her being alone on this night. So they wrote this well, hoping to gain your emotions, or emotional response from when the crap hits the fan.
It was creepy. It was creeperific.
It was creepy.
And
And
the two scary sisters.
Sister 1 and Sister 2.
They killed some people. They killed.
I wasn't going to say they were murderers, but yes, they did kill some people. And, they wore the mask the whole time. You never really saw their faces. And they did the whole creepy girl wave.
Shazam.
Yeah.
They didn't have this look on their face because they were wearing a mask. But I think underneath the mask, they probably had that look on their face.
I love that from Urban Legend.
Ding, ding, ding!
I love that.
Which I'd rather be reviewing that.
Yeah, that's what
We've already reviewed that movie. Okay, so Bad Apples. Bucky,
Yes,
hey,
Doctor.
put that picture up over here. It's a what the huh moment? What the huh?
Huh?
Yeah, put that up over here.
Okay, Doc.
Huh?
What?
What's that picture of? Huh?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What? Tell me.
If you watch the movie, huh?
Huh?
Okay, Bucky, let's rate this film.
Doc.
Yes.
You didn't tell them about. You didn't tell
and the bodies were never found.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's how it ended.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it ended with, like, fast forward maybe 2 years, maybe 3, maybe 15. Who knows? They didn't really say. But it's Halloween night again, and a group of ladies are sitting around talking about what happened in that house. Yes. And it ends with, and the bodies were never found.
Ever, ever.
So, fucking, let's rate. Yeah, the ending was late. Fucking, let's rate this movie. That happened.
It was a little violent for me in the beginning.
It was violent.
That's the thing that kind of holds me back a little bit. But other than that, I thought it was really good, and I would give it 2.5 plus stars. I mean, skulls.
2.5 skulls for Bucky. I'm
Possibly close to 3, but not a 3.
I'm at about 2 skulls. 2 skulls for me. Yeah. I might watch it again. I might not. Your friend, Dr. Dread, I won't steer you wrong. Let's wrap this up, Bucky.
Yes, Doctor, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. So, patience, thank you for tuning in again. And, as always, keep it scary.
Keep it scary.
Hey, Bucky,
Yes, Doctor.
I'm hungry. Let's go get a sandwich.
Can I invite Morty over for a sandwich?
Sure.
You will love that. You just went to the store. There's plenty of lunch meat. You
Cut
cut that film. Cut it.
The Mad Bloods coming from your music tune. Just the Mad Bloods.
Dr. Dre eats the Carolina Reaper. Watching so many movies, he turns into the Jeeper Reaper.
Yeah,
Monster Kid from the start.
from the
Bucky
start.
ain't got brains, but he got heart.
Body got hard. Dr. Dre, Dr. Dre. So many movies. Dr. Dre. He's the Reaper, Jeepers Creeper.
Oh, go to the Monster Channel, yeah. Monster Channel,
Monster Channel.
yeah.
Let's go. Snip. Mad Bloods.